All right, we're continuing with the Ant-Man Hero Pack. We're getting into more allies. There's a lot of good allies in this pack, or a lot of interesting allies, I should say. The ones we're going to talk about today are the Ronin ally and the Stinger ally. Should be pretty cool. Really excited to talk about them because Stinger I use a lot. Stinger I like a lot. So before we get into it, do me a huge favor, scroll down, hit the like button, hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when a new video comes. Make sure to go watch that new video and just leave all my videos running in the background for like days on end or something. Yeah, I don't know. But also, if you want to join the live stream community, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of interaction. It's really cool. Go over to twitch.tv/D20 woodworking. Hit the follow button, turn on notifications so you know when we go live. It's a good time. Make sure to hang out. All right, let's go talk about these cards. All right, the first one we got to talk about is Ronin. He's a 3-cost ally, 1/2/3 stat line. And Ronin gets +1 thwart, +1 attack while an upgrade is attached to them, which is interesting, right? It's interesting in the sense that if you Voltron Ronin, he naturally gets better. So if you're just putting on a +1/+1 upgrade to Ronin, right? So now he would be a 2/3 stat line. He would actually from that upgrade be a 3/4 stat line, which is pretty good, right? Like you can really Voltron build out Ronin. And again, for those that don't know, Voltron is just like stacking him full of upgrades or supports to make him stronger, probably stronger than your hero. You can do a lot of interesting things with him. I've never really done it, and I don't know why. I want to mess around with it. The Voltron builds are something I haven't done a ton of, and I would like to do more of. I think it would be beneficial for me. You got to add more health onto him so that you know he's a bit stronger and he's not getting knocked out right away. Because you don't want to be putting on these upgrades for him to just get knocked out, right? So you would have to build around that, adding more life, putting a bunch of upgrades on him or whatever, and then just kind of going with the flow. But Ronin would be able to swing a lot, right? If you build it out properly, be able to do a pretty decent amount. And as Avenger, I think they get Sky Cycle, right? So then Ronin can ready up, and you just got to figure out ways to heal up Ronin is all. So haven't used this card a lot, would like to use this card. Let me know that in the comments if you have used this card a lot or not. I'm always kind of curious about that. The other ally we're going to talk about is good old Casey Lang. 1-cost ally, 1/1/2 stat line. Seems incredibly weak because it kind of is, but play only if your identity has the Avenger trait, which is okay. But Stinger does not count against your ally limit. Now, for those that use strength and number builds, right, where you can get 5 allies on the table, your normal 3, and then you use something like Avengers Tower, which lets you have 1 more out there. And then you also play Stinger. So now you have 5 allies on the table, and you use strength and numbers, which is a 0-cost event, allows you to draw a card for each ally in play. And that's 5 cards for that. Crazy, right? That's really, really strong. Stinger is also just nice to have as a cheap blocker, right? It's a really cheap ally to get there. You have Stinger thwart or attack like a little, and then there's just a block for round, and you don't have to worry about things, which is really nice. Now, obviously, if it's overkill, it's not as good because you're going to get smacked in the face pretty hard. But generally speaking, I like Stinger. I don't play as many Avenger decks as I used to, so Stinger doesn't get played as much, but she is still very good and finds her way into probably most of my Avenger decks at this point. All right, we're finally at the weekend. Hopefully you've enjoyed this week's of cards. We'll be continuing with Ant-Man next week, and then we get into Wasp, which is really exciting because Wasp, in my opinion, is the best hero pack to buy for the cards that are in it. So I'm excited to go through all that. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to scroll down, go to the Discord page. We're about 400 people strong in there, and it's a really fun time. It's a lot of good conversations. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this series, and I will see you all next time.